What's going on, y'all? You know, one man of the ancients kept telling me to share this with y'all. I was like, yeah, I don't know if I want to share this. They say share it. So I'm gonna share it. And then I'm gonna incorporate my queen into it so that she can validate it. Now, I bring this up because it's important to understand the moral to this story. Now, y'all know, if you don't know, I worked I worked 10 hours. Then, from 3 to 2 a.m. in the morning. So I come home, and me and my queen, I don't know what it was about that day, but her and I had got into it. And she had left, right? You know, I'm in the bed. I had, came home, took my shower, got in the bed, and we got to debating about something. I forget what it was. It wasn't no heated debate. But what made this more heated was the discussion that we had in our text. And can't remember exactly what it was, but she had threatened me by saying, I said, yeah, be careful what you say, because my ancestors might take that as a threat and they might do something about that. I say, so, and she said, yeah, we'll see. I said, what you mean we'll see? She's like, yeah, my ancestors are deal with it too, a deal with you too. I said, so you threatening me? She said, you'll see. So, I ain't paying no mind. I said, okay. So I went to sleep because I was tired, man. I wasn't even trying to get into that, other than turn it over, take. You know how you get them bing in them teens, you turn on, you text and sleep, and all of a sudden we debating about something, I go to sleep and I give myself up, to wake up. I wake up at 12, get myself ready, 12 noon, to get myself prepped and ready for job. And I get a phone call to find out I had 7 missed phone calls from her. 7 missed phone calls, a whole, it's emergency, text me, it's an emergency. So when I finally text her, I said, well, yo, what's up?
She could tell you what happened then and then soon after that.
So I had got up, went to the gas station, and it was these 3 guys. I'm thinking they normal. I go in there, I usually go to the gas station and get my little snacks and stuff. Went in there to get my snacks, and then they came after me. They got my money, but I thought they was gonna take my car. They didn't take my car or anything like that, but they did get my money. I was scared. I couldn't get in contact with my honey. I tried to call him, tried to call my brothers and stuff. I couldn't get in contact with nobody. So then the same day, I go to work, do my shift, then my keys come up missing. We search the floor I work on. We all searching the floor I work on. The keys did not come up.
Is it like they just disappeared?
It's like they disappeared. I was outside crying, calling my honey, getting in contact with him. Outside, like sitting in my car, like this is not my day. So, trying to call everybody, couldn't get nobody to come get me. I was out there until about, I want to say 6 or 7 at night. Then all of a sudden my keys come up. I went in my job several times, asking, did anybody find my keys? Did anybody find my keys? No, your keys is not. Your keys is not. Check the drawers, check my floors, check everywhere I've been, the lunchroom, everywhere. Keys did not come up until like 7 o'clock that night. All of a sudden my keys come up missing. I mean, come up, not come up missing, but come up.
Wow, okay. We thank you for sharing that.
She like, I was robbed. She say some guys had robbed me. 3 guys came from different locations and up the gun on me and robbed me, you know. And luckily, I was holding my keys that if I'd have went to the car, they'd have took my new car. I said, man, what? I said, man, that shit crazy, da da da. And went to work, went to job, and then later on, she texted me, she like, man, I'm just having a bad day. Like, what's up, what's going on? So like, my keys, I can't find my car keys. My car keys, I can't find them. So all that day, she had to stay at job maybe 5-6 hours trying to find her car keys. She could not find her car keys. So she not only was she stressing over being robbed, but she also stressing over not finding her keys. This ain't just her car keys, this her keys. So she waited, you know, crying and everything, and then by the grace of the Most High, when she was about to leave, one of the co-workers said that they found her keys. So I was like, man, that's crazy. So you mean to tell me? She's like, yeah, I don't know how to have my keys in my purse, and my keys just disappeared. It's important that we understand that we don't curse no one, that we don't threaten people, because we never know what type of powers or ancient forces that we have around people and protecting people. That goes for me and anyone. I never would threaten anyone. I will always say, I'm gonna let the ancient ones deal with you. And I hated that she had to go through that. And she learned. Now mind y'all, this happened before the incident happened with my Superman truck. You know, with my car catching on, pretty much catching on fire, and the ancient ones making the TV flicker back and forth and delivering them divine messages and messing with, giving attention by letting the machines at my job had issues to convey a message about something that's dangerously possibly could have happened. This happened before. Then after that happened, with that incident with my queen, and pretty much the ancient ones delivering her a message that don't threaten them, you shouldn't do anything like that. And then soon after that happened. So the moral to this message is, as the book say, you know, let your yes be yes and your no be no. But we have to treat people according to how we want to be treated. And to threaten someone knowingly and unknowingly, there's repercussions, because the power of 3 apply. That which you put forth come back 3 times fold. And I've learned that for my many times of being hit upside my head from using my abilities negatively, by being angry and using my capabilities, my powers negatively, there's a dramatic and quick response that the ancient ones, even in the midst of you feeling like, a lot of y'all do it. A lot of practitioners do it. You know, they might give that evil eye, they might throw a hand gesture, they might do something that, you know what I mean? There's repercussions behind that. So the best thing to do is let your mentors, let your angels, let your guys deal with problems. But never you as the individual curse anyone. Never you as an individual use your energy negatively, because the power come back. Man. And I had that happen regardless. I had that happen. And now it'll happen to people, but it'll come back and it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Even when it's happening, and I might be so angry that even the ancient be whispering inside me, don't do it, let us handle it. Don't do it, let us handle it. Don't do it. Now I still do it. Man, I still do it. I be brewing like a monster. Man, still do it. And the results it's dramatic. You know what I mean? What happens to the individual that I may project that energy on, it happens to him. But what happens to me is just as powerful and effective. You know what I mean? Because we are held accountable. Well, much is given, much is expected. So, you know, we have to tread lightly. I call myself, I wouldn't just say I'm a light worker, because I am melon, and melon is energy. I just don't work with light. I'm just going to just say that I'm just light. I'm just going to say I am what I am. I am as the nectars allow me to be. I am duality of white and black. The divine created us in lightness and dark. That's why you in the womb. From the womb, you come out of the womb into the light. So you was created in darkness. You come out into the light. And darkness was on the face of the deep. Darkness. You see? This darkness was on the face of the deep. And the Most High came out of this darkness to identify that the light was good and called that light day. So this light being day and this light being light and this being dark, to identify that the understanding that the Most High did not just resonate with just unity of white and black, darkness and light. And again, that's a religious construct to say one is good, one is bad. Because who say anything is bad? You see, when animals, who controls the animals? Matter of fact, think about this. When there's tornadoes and catastrophic events, where do the animals go? Who protects the animals? What shelter do they go to? Why don't we see thousands and millions of animals slaughtered? Birds, squirrels, deers, bears, you name it. But when there's hurricanes and there's all these, where are they? So that goes to show that there's a force that protects these beings. That there is a divine source that is over these beings as well. With that being said, you have to understand that there is a power and a source. Animals go out and kill. Where's the law that says that what they doing is bad? They're not held down by no construct that a baby gazelle gets snatched up by a lion fresh out the womb. A hyena take a lion's cub. That little lion that's had that cub, man, that hyena come in and take that cub and eat it up. So that goes to show that there is no good and evil other than what mankind create. But we are held accountable by what we do and how we do and the way we do it. You see, just as the sun rise over us and heat us and give information and photosynthesis to everything, there's a divine source, that ET that we call it, that divine beings that watch over us and heat us with information, knowledge, and protection. Just as the brethren in the East who identified that there's a higher source in every creation, a divine source for trees, a divine source for the mountain, a divine source for the rocks, a divine source for the elements. Some of us believe that it's just one divine source that controls them all. Maybe so. But we all held accountable by what we do and how we do what we do. You see? Then there's much more that's inside of you, because you have the DNA of the ancient ones inside of you. That D that represent the divine source is inside of your DNA. That's why you have the D in the A. The D in the A, which represents your DNA, which is that divine source that's inside. That's inside of your hat rack. That's inside of you, the Alpha, the One.